What's going on, college hoops heads? Welcome to the Center Hub's YouTube channel, where we are going to be breaking down, transfers, recruits, people staying, people going, NBA draft. So for our first one, we are going to be talking about the Kentucky Wildcats in general. My name is Stephen Bagell. I am here with Matt Kostoff. Matt, how you doing?
Good, Stephen. I'm good. Glad to be here. Glad to talk some hoops. Big Blue Nation.
So Kentucky, this one was sort of your idea to talk about.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, I suppose, the transfer class first. Then we'll get into some of the incoming freshmen and just this roster that Mark Pope assembled as a whole.
Yeah.
So the big name that just dropped the other day was Jayden Quaintance, projected top 5, I think about top 5, top 10 pick in next year's draft, 2026.
Yeah. If he was old enough, he could have been top 5 this year.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a reclass who just is not eligible for this year's draft. He played at Arizona State this past year. And they also added Jaland Lowe from Pitt, averaged basically 17, 4, and 5.5. The efficiency was lower, I think. Let me see. I just had it pulled up. He shot like 38% from the field and 27% from three. I wonder how much that was him being overextended at Pitt and how much that could be corrected with a competent team around him.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you don't have Bub Carrington helping you out like he did last year. I feel like him on this team, though, next year, he's going to have at least 6 assists a game. I mean, you have Quaintance, you have Diabate, both in the front court rim runners who they're going to get the ball easily. Mark Pope said he wants to shoot 33s next year. He wanted probably to this year with Berea, but, you have Kam Williams coming in too. This team – it's locked and loaded, especially depth-wise now that I look at it. I've heard rumors also that Wesley Yates could be an option at the 3 too. So there isn't enough playing time and not enough ball for all of them to get theirs, I feel like. But Quaintance, he's going to be the guy like Amari Williams was. He's going to be the big bringing up the ball, but also he's unbelievable on defense. One of the best defensive prospects I've probably seen. He's got 7'5" wingspan. He had how many blocks? He had 2.6 blocks at Arizona State last year at 17 years old.
So Kentucky's big man rotation, while Juan Quaintance, is fascinating. Obviously, there's Quaintance we just talked about. He's probably going to play the 4, I would imagine, unless they want to start him with Diabate, which is an option. But again, it's just a testament to the team's depth, like you said. They still have Brandon Garrison, who I don't know if he's going to go portaling, but who knows in today's college basketball. But he's still on the roster. And then you have, I know a guy you're a big fan of, Malachi Moreno, who is On3's number 28 recruit coming into this year's freshman class.
Yeah. And he's also the 3rd in a row Mr. Kentucky basketball coming in after Reed Shepherd and I believe Travis Perry last year. So, I think that Pope hits all the areas too. He gets the guys from Kentucky that the people love. He gets the big-time transfers. He gets the seniority. He gets the big-time freshmen now. Because last year, that last year's team, that was a building block. That was, I'm going to get a whole new team in a year, and it's going to be through the transfer portal. Unfortunately, that's how it had to go because it's obviously his first year. But also, if you look at it, that team was number 3. It was 3 seed in the tournament, had a decent run, and they all, even though most of them all left, I feel like you're there for a year less and you love Mark Pope that much. That's just a testament to how good of a coach he is and how good of a mentor he is. This guy is unbelievably good at retaining players who want to stay. Colin Chandler, Travis Perry, and Trent Noah could have easily just said, hey, I'm not going to play here anymore. I could jump in the portal. But, they're staying for a reason, and I think it's Pope.
Yeah, and I'll be remiss if I didn't mention Kam Williams. Matt just alluded to, Pope saying he wanted to shoot 33s a game. He's going to be a big part of that. He's likely the Kobe Bryant. He's most definitely the Kobe Bryant replacement for this Kentucky team.
Yeah.
How do you think Otega Owe factors in all this?
I believe that Owe might be the leading scorer on the team next year. You saw him this year. He was probably easily the best player on the team. He's unbelievably competitive. He's a great scorer. good on defense, and also this team is going to be built on defense. I mean, your backbone is going to be Diabate and Jayden. So, but top to bottom, you have Owe. Kam Williams is a heck of a 3-and-D type player, and he's much more athletic than Barea was. Because honestly, love Kobe Barea, one of my favorite players in college basketball, but kind of a nightmare on defense sometimes. And then you have Jaland Lowe, not the greatest defender, but also you have those four behind him, absolute hounds on defense, all four of them. So, I mean, I think Owe is going to control most of the offense. I mean, he had 16 points this year on 49% from the field. But I mean, yeah, I can see that team just absolutely running and gunning because Diabate is unbelievably good at transition too. You get him out in transition, I mean, it's gonna be Lowe, him, alley-oops, then Jayden Quaintance coming in. He's getting his. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be fun to watch too.
Is it going to be this version of Florida Gulf Coast? What was it, Dunk City years ago? That 15 seed.
I think it might be 10 times better than that 15 seed.
Dunk City with threes, I would say.
Yeah,
33s a game.
And
but
I feel like it's crazy that we haven't even mentioned Jasper Johnson and Katie and Lewis. I mean, those dudes are Showtime type players, just like Rob Dillingham was. Great handle, great 3-point shooters, great at attacking, and you have them behind Jaland Lowe, who's going to be the mentor to help them get to where they want to be. And Matt Moreno, he's going to have 3 bigs to help him. He just won a state championship. He's a proven winner. Going to the next day, I believe, going to play the McDonald's All-American game. Now he's playing the Hoop Summit, the Nike Hoop Summit for Team USA with, I believe, Jasper Johnson. Don't fact check me on that.
So I'm looking at this Kentucky roster, and there's, again, I know we already discussed the depth, but like there's 11 guys I think that should get legitimate minutes. Mm-hmm. And when I say legitimate, I mean like 10, 12 minimum minutes, 12 minutes a game. And they don't have that does not happen in college basketball typically. 11 guys, 11 man rotations. So I mean, who do you think the guy that's basically going to get squeezed out is? I would imagine Colin Chandler is going to play substantially more. He played 10.4 minutes a game this year. All the transfers, are going to get minutes. The incoming freshmen are most likely all going to get minutes. So obviously Otega Owe. So like, who gets squeezed out?
I mean, I hate to say it, but in my mind, it's going to be Brandon Garrison. He's good, but I see Diabate, Jayden Quaintance 10 times more athletic, 10 times better at defense as well. And then you have Moreno coming in. He's a number 28th player, a 4-star coming in. And I know Kentucky, like of the past, they're all freshmen, all this, but this is the Mark Pope era. So like anything can happen. He seems to like seniority. I mean, you don't bring in Jaland Lowe if you don't like seniority. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all kind of plays out. I don't even know if he's done though. I mean, we're barely halfway through the transfer portal, not even. And he has 4 incoming guys already, 3 incoming freshmen. And I don't think anybody's left to hit the portal yet. So,
for what it's worth, I know you mentioned Wesley Yates as a potential Kentucky target. They were after Donovan Dent too before he committed to UCLA. So like they're going after guys.
They've clearly given Mark Pope the keys and said, hey, you're our guy. We know you can coach. We want you to continue to build your roster. Last year was the building block for years to come. Go do what you want to do. And it seems to be working. I mean, some of those guys he had last year, he has the knack for sniffing out talent, it seems to. Because obviously you and I both know that Amari Williams and Kobe Barea were good, but they were ranked 84th and 87th in the portal last year, while there's guys who were ranked top 20 who didn't even see minutes. Not going to allude to anybody, but just like off the top of my head, AJ Storr barely played at Kansas. He was like top 5. That point guard at Indiana from Stanford, forget his name.
Miles Rice?
No, the other one.
Cannon Carlisle?
Yeah, he was top 8, I believe, and he
Yeah.
averaged like 4.5 minutes a game.
Yeah.
So obviously the transfer portal is a bit of their ranking system is a bit of a favoritism type thing, but it seems that Pope has the knack for sniffing out the guys who he sees fit on his team. And it seems like it's going to be a team that shoots a lot of threes, and it seems like it's going to be a team that plays a hell of a lot of defense.
So before we sign off, real quick, how many I'm debating if I want to give you an over and under, just ask you straight up. How many players on this Kentucky roster do you think are going to be in the NBA draft? That get drafted next year. Let's say I gave you an over under of 3.5.
3.5, I'd say nowadays in this NIL thing, I'd say under.
Yeah.
Because I thought Jaland Lowe was getting drafted this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Easily Quintessence if he plays at least the same level he played this year, which I don't think he will. I think he's going to take off. I think he's going from averaging, I believe he had 7.7 a game till at least 12, 13. And he had 2.6 blocks in his freshman year. That could be 3.
Yeah, Quaintance, 9.4.7.9 rebounds. You'll probably think he rebounds.
Yeah.
But either way, that number is definitely going to drop. And Arizona State for him, did not have the playmakers that Kentucky's going to have.
Yeah.
So just to allude to the point mentioned earlier with Jayden Lowe, anything you want to add about this Kentucky team before we sign off?
Right now, I'm seeing it top 5 preseason AP poll.
Okay. For what it's worth, I tweeted out my way too early rankings the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I had Kentucky 20th, and I guess I hadn't realized the depth this roster had. To be fair, I don't believe when I tweeted it, I don't think Quaintance was committed yet, for what it's worth, and Diabate wasn't committed. So I was looking. So now, obviously, if I have to update it, I think that would rise substantially.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, I think preseason, definitely top 10, top 12. It's just so tough to say this early on because we don't know who's going to go where and so on and so forth. But okay. Well, we appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to us. Go follow my work. Go follow Matt's work at the-center-hub.com. And we will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.